Welcome back to
Stop and listen.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Rhyne.
This is it. How are you?
I'm alive.
I feel that.
L-I-V-I-N, baby.
Living the
Barely.
dream. Oh. I feel like every time I ask you how you are, it's always destroying.
At this point, babe, I'm just trying to survive. Because I'm a survivor. I don't have 3 kids and I don't work 2 jobs, but
Close enough. In this economy,
this
close
one
enough.
job is damn near 2 jobs in one. So it's fine. How's your week? What'd you do?
Well, I guess we can go into Diva Up, Diva Downs.
Diva ups, diva downs.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to go first or me?
You go first.
All right. Diva Ups. We're going to start with the good for the first time.
For the first time ever.
We're going to do Diva Ups because I need the goodness right now. Okay. My Diva Up is that me and Tyler went and got ramen on Monday
Yummy.
for the first time in a long time. Because
I was about to say, I haven't heard about y'all eating ramen in a while.
So there's 2 locations.
Okay.
And one they shut down, the one that we always go to, and I know it's the same restaurant, but they make it different.
See, no, that's normal because not Red Lobster, what the fuck? Olive Garden in Rome.
Some were better than others.
Some are better than others.
So we loved this one particular location, and then they got rid of it because a motherfucking other ramen place opened up right across the street from it.
Boo!
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 Tomato,
I'm throwing tomatoes.
Coconut. Took them out of business.
That's
so,
sick.
Anyways, we had to go to the one it's actually, I guess, closer to our house. Not really. They're both pretty far.
Yeah.
But it was still good though. It's not my top favorite, but it's still good.
It's decent.
I had a great time. It was probably 9 out of 10.
Was it good broth?
Yeah.
What'd you get? Do you remember?
Like a great drum bowl, so you can. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Period.
So,
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called. Dumplings, maybe I put in there.
Ooh, dumplings are
good.
good.
I don't order. Tyler orders. So, because it's like a screen, so I just find the table. He orders it. Period. But I get 2 eggs.
I love
and they're
eggs.
so good. I love the broth and the noodles. It's a great time.
Good
makes
time.
me want it right now.
Let's get it.
But we're going Mexican, so.
I've been looking forward to this rice all day. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've been looking forward to this mark. All right, let's hear yours.
Okay, so. So. I have a soulmate.
Oh, this is news to me.
I have a soulmate.
Me when I'm delusional.
Me when I lie. I have a soulmate, and he does not know that I exist.
Okay.
But he will soon.
Jesse McCartney again? Double whammy? Johnny Depp?
Okay, I have multiple soulmates. This one is kind of I don't know. So if you've ever been on TikTok, 90% of the time,
this is gonna be a clip.
There's a guy on TikTok named Dalton Trey, and he goes on.
Did I introduce you to
him? I think you might have.
I said he had me. I'm not even kidding. It takes a lot to make me cry laughing.
Funny. He is so funny.
When he was ranking that thing, I'll let you finish, but go ahead.
Dude, when he be ranking them videos and he hits you with the what the fuck?
I had tears. I had streams of tears. I took it to work one day and I was showing all my coworkers. They're all like, haha. And I'm like, no, you don't understand.
You don't understand.
I was crying when I was showing it to them.
Dude, when he starts throwing up and he's like, that's fucking sick. I love him. And he doesn't know that I exist. And honestly.
Let's change that. Get in the comments now. TikTok.
Tag Dalton Trey.
Dalton Trey. Tag him. Come on the pod.
Honestly, honey, and I mean this, come on home. We were meant for each other. You just don't realize it yet because the energy that you maintain is the energy that I bring to the table. Now, if you're, ignore this. Still love you. But
that's not the right fist. That's not the right.
Cut it. I'm sorry. But no, I love him. And so today he posted on TikTok on his story.
Sorry, I noticed your necklace. Is that a beetle?
It's a June bug. It's for good luck. It brings prosperity and good fortune.
I was like, there's a bug on her chest. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
I was getting scared.
I was about to smack the shit out of you. I was about to go.
She just wants to touch my chest.
That's also a real friend. I don't like bugs.
You got a bug. No. But he had posted on his story. Dalton Trey did on his story on TikTok, and he posted his Snapchat. Worst mistake he could have ever made, because I was quick with it.
This here from my perspective, this motherfucker is sending Snapchats of just her eyes, and it's like, I'm like, you're gonna scare him.
I said, raise your hand if
You
you
know, let's
think.
snap him right now.
Yeah, okay, hold on.
Keep in mind, he has not added her back. We're
He
just
has
sending.
not added me back. He has no idea.
We're sending
that I
unsolicited
exist.
pictures of ourselves. Well, she is, but this is what we're about. You guys were in that too. I hope you smiled.
Sent.
Sent.
So yeah, me and him are meant to be. And
What if
Dalton.
I'm gonna cut this out. What if he thinks we're filming a porno?
Please don't cut that out. Dalton, we're not.
Ew.
But if you want to,
No.
cut that out.
My mom's listening right now. Mom, I'm so sorry.
I'm not.
Oh.
Hey, Kim. No, I hope that he snaps me back and realizes the love that we could share. And yeah.
Dalton, come on home to my best friend
Come
Rhyne.
home, baby. You should be over here in Mama's lap, but we'll worry about that later.
Let me speak on your behalf. She's a great girl. She's very funny.
Word.
She's very caring.
Word.
She takes care of other people more than herself.
Word.
Contender right here.
Word.
And she deserves the world. So if you can't do that, don't. Did he snap us? No. It's just.
Also, Dalton, as my final little bye-bye, I fucking hate beans too.
Beans on toast.
A sausage flavored Tic Tac. What the fuck?
Disgusting.
That's fucking sick.
You know, I feel really bad for the viewers or listeners who have never heard of this
I
man.
know, they're gonna be like, wait a damn minute.
And they're gonna be like, all right,
okay,
skip.
swap.
Oh my god. If this is your like first impression of us, apologies.
Welcome.
Oh, two different approaches.
I don't feel sorry.
You know what? Hell yeah.
You know what? Hell yeah. All right,
Okay.
Sugar Booger Bell. What was your dinner?
What was that?
Stroke. Diva down.
Diva Down. Oh my god. My Diva Down was originally going to be Timothy Chalamet getting snubbed, but I changed it when I almost hit a jaywalking pedestrian on my way home.
Share with the audience.
This mother trucker.
Quite literally.
There's no walkway. She's in. First of all, there's like a construction zone on the side, so I'm already having to go through pine cones. Not pine cones. What are they called?
Traffic cones.
I'm like going through the traffic cones, and I'm just like I was in the turn lane, and I was about to yield, even though I knew I was good to go because the light was green.
Yeah.
So you can just go. Anyways, so I'm like I'm going.
Skeeting and yeeting.
I'm like skirt. Anyways, so I'm sitting there. I'm like about to go into my lane, and I go right down the lane. And then all of a sudden, it was like a deer in headlights. I swear to God, this woman, she's like, like I'm the problem. I go, all my shit just hits the.
Not the freaking.
When my purse hits the floor. I've done that today too on my way to work.
I get so mean.
Oh, I'm ready to crash my car into a tree because I'm so mad.
Oh my god, is this 51st date?
Yeah, no, like I'm about to wrap it around the pole. So, she looked at me like literally like a deer, and I just go, go. And at first, it's like that awkward interaction where it's like she's not gonna go because she's scared now. But then I'm like she starts walking at the same time as me,
and it's like, what the fuck is you doing in the first place?
I said, go, go. And then she's like, unwell. No, I don't want to go to jail. There's a cop right behind me.
I've hit a gas station. I have no remorse for anything anymore. We'll get to that another day.
We need to. We keep mentioning it, and we haven't touched on it. We will eventually.
We will eventually.
Let us know in the comments if you want to hear about Rhyne hit a gas station with a car. Anyways.
This is
did you
what
find
it is.
it?
Yes, I did. Okay, hold on.
Okay, Grandma.
Shut up.
Drop that. We should reenact this.
Hey. You never loved me, Mom, but I needed you. Whoa.
That was so good. All right, now we're kind of
I don't know.
we're
I
kind
feel like I
what's
just had a stroke.
we're un times two. We're unhinged today.
Yeah, we're on a level 10 right now.
All right, let's hear your diva down.
Oh my god. So she witnessed this live. Like she witnessed this happen live because I was texting her at the time that this happened. So I'm sitting in my office, and it was just a very busy moment in time. And I get overstimulated very fast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm big as hell, so my blood pressure already not the best.
And she vapes every day.
It's my emotional support.
We might as well put a countdown on your body.
Honestly, might as well start it now, please.
The poll was useless. We should never put that poll.
Womp womp.
Continue.
So it was a lot happening at one time, and it was non-stop for like 45 to an hour. Is this an ASMR right now?
Continue. I wouldn't piss you off.
So I'm sitting here, and we finally close at work. Like I'm finally able to shut my window, sit there and mind my business. But I'm having to order food for everybody in the office, right? So I'm sitting here and nobody's like sending me their order in time. I'm about to have to go pick up these 4 bags of food by myself. Frustrated.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here, and all of a sudden, I was like, why my nose running? My nose was not running. My nose starts gushing blood. I'm in the bathroom for like 20 minutes. I felt great afterwards because my blood pressure was like, oh, yeah, what a
had to release some.
It had to. It had to bust a vessel or something because I'm sitting here gushing, and it was nasty, and I couldn't do it, and it scared the shit out of me. I was like, I'm about to go to urgent care because I feel like I just popped a blood vessel.
It's happened twice. You probably should get that checked out.
Yeah, I should probably go to the urgent care. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think that's not a good sign. Yeah.
It was really and it was like, I'm not gonna go into the gory details because obviously, but I'll tell you later.
In case there's children watching.
It was not pretty. But I was wearing a white shirt. Didn't get a single drop on me.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Now, if that was spaghetti, that should be dripping. I can't wear white. I ate too many red foods.
Well, I'm sorry that happened.
It's all right.
Go to the doctor. You have health insurance. Use it.
Aye, aye, Captain. I will go. I promise I'll go.
All right.
Hannah's mad at me.
Anyways, my diva down should have been you being not here yesterday. We haven't talked about this yet.
I'm sorry.
I'm about to call you out. You've diva down me twice.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, go ahead. I'll let you explain. Go ahead.
I told this mother trucker to be here at 6 yesterday. I have her location. She's my little sim. And I look at her house, and I'm like, there's no fucking way. I was like, there's no way she's still at fucking home right now.
It was like 5:30.
I was like, no, it was like 5:45. I get home at 5:45.
Oopsies.
Let's take a break.
First, hi, babies.
Hello, I'm here. Mama's home.
Hello,
Also, Diva Up was Beanie's birthday. Was Saturday.
Happy birthday, Beanie.
Happy birthday, little 6-year-old. And we're back. So, basically, I told her at 5. I told her to be at my house at 6. I look at my little sim at 5:45. I pulled into my driveway. I'm like, this mother trucker better be almost here.
I was not.
So then I look, and she's just sitting her ass at home. And I go, hey, girl, I hope you left, because sometimes it doesn't update. So I'm like, maybe she's almost here, and it just hasn't updated. And I said, my thing still says you at home. Have you left? She's like, I'm heading out now. I'm getting in the car.
I literally was like going down the road.
And I was like,
don't worry about it.
No, I said, do not come, girl. I go to bed at 9:30 every night. She wouldn't get here till, she lives an hour away. She wouldn't have got here till 7. And then we would have filmed until 8. I still have to eat dinner. So then I would have ate dinner at like 8:30, which is kind of the normal time that I eat. But then Tyler would have already been eaten. It would have fucked
It would
everything
have
up.
just it didn't work, and that's my fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not mad anymore, but I was pretty heated.
Yeah, I figured you were, so I was gonna leave you alone.
The worst part, and this could be a good thing or a bad thing about Red, is that she just keeps texting you. She's like, I'm sorry," and I'm like, I know you're sorry. I
I
need
will.
to be alone right now.
I have an anxious attachment.
No, like, and I knew you didn't mean to, so I
Yeah,
was
no.
like, I just need to put my phone down. But
Yeah.
then she thinks I'm planning to bomb her house, so I
It's
have
'cause
to.
I, I, you know why I have trauma with that.
Yeah.
So I understand, like, because you and I have two separate, like, if we're irritated.
Hmm.
But you had every right to be irritated. I'm sorry. It was just one thing leading up to another. And it was just not even I was going down the road and I was like, "Do you want me to turn around?" She's like, "Yeah." And I did. I was like,
I
"Okay."
was like, I'm sorry, I don't have time
It's
now.
okay. I mean, hey, we're adults.
Well, I was talking to my coworkers about it because I was like, me and Ryan never fight. We
We never
never
fight.
fight.
Ever.
If one of us is wrong, we're pretty like, I'm sorry, because if we're wrong, if we come to each other about something that upset us, we're both.
We figured it out really fast.
She apologizes like in 5 seconds,
Yeah.
even if I'm joking. Like if I'm fake being mad, she'll like apologize, and I feel
Yeah.
bad because I'm like, I don't want you to think I'm gonna blow up. And then she never gets mad about anything, so I'm like, nothing really.
Nothing really bothers me.
But I wouldn't mind apologizing
I know.
because I know we both don't have cruel intentions. Like
Yeah.
I've never had like a friend like Ron who actually like she like understands where I'm coming from. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
I support your rights and wrongs.
no, but literally like there's like moments where I'll have like a disagreement with other friends, and this is no hate to my other friends. I love every one of you guys. But like if I say something that comes across like rude, Ron knows I'm not trying to be
Yeah.
rude.
No, like I've learned to maneuver
She
your
knows
language.
my like what I'm where I'm coming from. She knows in
Yeah.
my heart I would never mean ill intentions.
Yeah,
So
you don't say things to hurt people or piss them off intentionally ever. Depending.
it depends, but I would
Yeah.
never do it towards you.
No. No, no, no.
So that's why we kind of mesh really well. And I was
Yeah.
telling my coworker, I was like, I never get mad at Ryan, but I was annoyed. I was not mad. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was probably mad. I was having a shitty day, so I was annoyed, but I was like over it in like 10 minutes. I was like, it is what it is. Whatever. You missed out on smash burgers. Haha. I have like really strict routine on the weekdays,
Yeah.
and like I was talking when I was talking to my coworker about it. She was talking about like, yeah, like you have a routine with someone, because I was like, I think the only person I would break routine for is Tyler.
Period.
This is no hate to you,
No, you're
but
fine.
it's because we share the same routine.
Yeah.
We both go to bed together at the same time. We both
So
eat
like if
dinner
his
together.
routine changes, your routine changes, so it works out.
So if he stays late for
Yeah.
work, that sidetracks our entire dinner, and then going to bed. If we go to a baseball game, sidetracks going to bed late, and so that's why I'm never flexible during the week unless it's something to do with Tyler doing, because like duo.
She texted me today. You can tell when Hannah's mad via text, and it's the funniest in the world.
I make it known.
She makes it very known. If she's not mad, she will send LMFAO all caps with like 4 O's. If she's pissed, she's gonna LOL your ass. She'll be like, "It's cool, LOL."
I'm trying to get really good about it. I'm trying to get better about it because it's so bitchy. Let me not.
Honestly,
Let me use my big words. Let me communicate.
no, I think it's funny. That's how you could tell like when she's irritated, and cracks me up. I like it when Hannah's texting me and she's agitated but not at me, because then she'd be going crazy. And I'd be like, you know what, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Am I the asshole? No.
It takes a lot to make you mad.
It makes me, yeah, there's a lot, it takes a lot to piss me off. And
If you're an enemy of Ryan, that's more on your character. I swear.
I love everybody.
I swear, she literally is so nice to everybody, even the people who don't deserve it.
Fair.
And I'm keeping that in,
Keep it in.
bitch.
Like, it's.
I hate people for her.
What goes around comes back around. Hey, my baby. It's just one of those things where it's like, honestly, if I don't like you, there's a big reason.
That's you.
because
I kind of don't like people like,
she don't like people for me.
yeah, well, because you're not gonna not like them.
There.
So I have to not like them for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like,
Love you.
yeah, I love you. It's because people take advantage of you.
Yeah, they do. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie. They do.
And I can sniff a fake mother trucker a
She
mile
can.
away.
Like she will like drop it the second. She'll be like, bad vibes. And I'm like, all right.
My tingles are tingling.
My tinglies are tingling.
Yeah.
Um it's just I, my mom's a hippie, my dad's a
I was about
pacifist.
to say you're really like laid back.
Very, very laid back. So I'm
So,
like, because at this point I'm like, okay, I've lost so many people.
mhm.
I've went through so much. So it's like I bye.
Keeping your circle small is
Yeah.
something the best things ever happened to me since I've gotten older.
Yeah, because you don't have to sit here and like,
I don't want to fake it anymore.
no,
I don't want to
God.
just go out. I don't like going out anymore. I'm excited because I'm getting dinner with my friend Taylor tomorrow. Shout out to Taylor. She listens to the pod on her way to work
Hi,
every
baby.
Monday.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like that man in there, that lanky bastard in there, that's your, peace. That's your home.
He's
So
the
it's
only
like,
person I don't get sick of. I don't get sick of you. It takes a minute. It takes a long time for me to cap out with you.
honestly, I'll be here till like 4 o'clock on Saturday, and by then she's like, "All right, pack it up."
Back it No, like, but like, she's one of the only people. I think, yeah, you're one of the only people that I can just sit in a room just play on my phone.
Yeah, that's what we do. It's like Frog sat and did nothing. Toad
Yeah,
sat with him.
I think, but literally, the only person I don't get sick of hanging out with is Tyler.
Yeah,
Like, ever.
I just get overstimulated very fast.
I learned that on my bachelorette trip.
Mm,
I love all my girls. Shout out to you guys. I just realized that my social battery is lower than I thought than it
yeah,
used to be. When
yeah.
I was like 21, 22, I could talk to everybody for 12 hours straight. When we did the whole bachelorette thing, I was like, I just want to hang out by myself for a little bit.
I truly, dude. Shout out to Megan. Hey, baby.
My cousin?
I was about ready to implode one morning because one thing about me, when I wake up, first thing I got to do is piss. Okay. And I felt so bad because, we was in them trundle beds in the like garage, basement, whatever the hell. And Megan was underneath me because, I got to be on top because I got to hold this motherfucker down. Because if I'm on the trundle portion, we going to flip. Okay. Because this girl is like 80 pounds wet. And so I'm like, all right.
She does not listen to the pod, so she's never going to hear
never gonna
this.
hear this. Clip it and send it to her.
Yeah.
So it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and these stairs, y'all. And then it wasn't for just me because it was everybody.
It was
Anytime
steep.
you go down the stairs were steep, and they just you wake Edgar Allan Poe out of his death nap. Like truly, it was horrible. But I had to piss so bad to the point I was drowning in piss up to my ears. And she's laying there, and I'm like, okay, how do I maneuver? And I'm not flexible.
What
So
time
I'm
was
like,
it?
huh? It's like 7 in the morning.
She's awake at 5 in the morning
Girl,
every day.
She acted like she was deceased then. She was
She did it on
playing
purpose.
dead. She was playing possum.
Swear to God, I'll tell you a story after you tell this
Girl,
story.
I'm sitting here, and I'm going, what am I going to do? And I see like a little piece of floor right above her head. I go, all right, maybe if I swing my leg over, somehow, for some godforsaken reason, the second I swing my leg over her head, she wakes up.
She was already awake, I'm
She
telling
was
you.
trying to move. I said, Megan, if you move, I'm stepping on your head. I'm like, I'm going to crush you like a watermelon. Stay still. And so I'm like trying to maneuver, and she's just laying there. And I swear to God, helicopter, helicopter. My legs going above her head. And I finally got around her, and Taylor's asleep, upstairs, and you're asleep upstairs. God, I had to piss so bad. I went up there. I was trying to be as quiet as I could, but I couldn't. Them stairs were freaking
like
crows calling.
They sound like zombies.
It was so bad. And I get up the stairs, and Taylor goes, looks at me. And I go,
You did that. That was a good
thank
impersonation.
you. I go, hey. And she goes, And I go, I gotta piss, I'm sorry. And by the time I came back out, she was sitting fully up. And I go,
She wakes up early too.
as hell. I was like, what are we doing today? She said, I don't care. She goes, I'm so tired.
Because we were out late.
We were first night, dude.
We didn't even leave until
That was a lot of fun though. The
Yeah.
first night was a lot of fun. I don't even remember how we got up on that damn rooftop. I don't even remember getting home. I don't remember getting home.
Shout out to Makari and Ashlyn for taking care of
Troopers,
us.
bro. It was all I remember is 1 minute we're at
I just
Jason
remember teleporting.
Aldean's, and then the next thing I remember, somehow we're on this rooftop bar and singing Landslide.
I don't remember landslide. I just remember getting trying Twisted Teas for the first time.
My God. Oh, yeah, I have a video. It's
I drank those up.
Twisted Tea. Because Megan was like, you want to try? And I'm like, hell yeah. You know?
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I don't remember getting home. I have a video of us riding, and I'm like, where's Hannah? And I'm like, Euro.
Oh
And
my gosh. I was in the back of the van.
she was passed
being
out.
well, I don't even know where I was. I just remember blips of like talk. That was probably the worst I've ever gotten. It was for my bachelorette. We were in Nashville. And we could go a whole deep dive
Oh my God, it was
just
so
on
much
them.
fun.
But my cousin Megan, and if you're listening, she is top 3, one of the funniest people I've ever
unintentionally.
Like I told this to her too, because so sometimes she's just one of those people that like dry humor. She's very spaced out a lot of the times, and I've told her this too. I'm like, you look like because she'll just stare and she'll just disassociate, and I do that a lot too. But like, it looks like she has a monkey in her head, just going,
Yeah, banging them cymbals.
And I've told her this too. Like, she is truly the
Oh my
funniest person. I have to show you what she texted me. She just cracks me up. Like, she just does not give a shit about anything. Like,
She sent me. I was taking a shot of something when we was up in Nashville, and I have a video of this on camera. And I tip. Oh, it was Pink Whitney. Horrible decision. Yeah, I know. And trauma.
yeah.
And so I'm taking a shot of this, and I had a little cup. And all she saw that it was clear, and she goes, "Bitch, are you chasing that with tequila?" And I go, "Why, hell no." And she goes, "I was gonna say hell yeah, party."
She is just so funny.
Unintentionally funny.
I wanted to have her as a guest on the pod,
Yes.
but it
Have her right here in the corner.
she is just so funny. And if you know Megan, you know, literally,
She's so funny.
she gets me going. I like Rhyne. You probably witnessed me and her just in the corner. Like, it's like SpongeBob and Patrick, me and her.
It's so funny.
Like,
It's so funny. And the things, it's a lot of the time, it's not what she says, it's how she says it.
how she's so good at it.
She'll
And
be
she's not
like-
even trying.
You're like, man,
That's crazy.
that's crazy. And like, you're just gonna be like, huh?
What did she say?
What she say? And like,
She gets me going. I can't even.
when we all met up that day for Longhorns to go
Mhm.
over the whole trip and everything, she's sitting here, and out of the damn blue, no reason, no behind it, nothing.
Uh,
She just goes, "Everybody here is wearing earth tones," and I go, "Girl, I
she's
just want
so funny.
my wet shrimp." What's going on?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, like, this is probably a whole segment just about Megan, but you just have to be there. Truly love you, Megan, girl. You love
10
you
out
so
of 10,
much.
girl. We love you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, to wrap up her like whole little segment. She wakes up so early. Like, I remember when we used to have sleepovers. It would be like 10 a.m. and
Yeah.
I wake up and she's just sitting there like, just staring at just be staring at the wall or staring at me, and she'd be like, and I'm like, good morning. She's like, good morning. She's been up since 6 a.m. She's like, I've been up.
The second day we were in Nashville, this shit sent me. I completely forgot about this, but you're so right, she do. But she did. This time she got a phone. She had that shit blaring. She was watching videos.
No.
I swear to God. I don't know. I turn over and I go, "Megan, turn that shit down." She goes, she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." I said, Megan, what the hell are you watching? Because she had it going for like 10 minutes, and that's all you hear. And I was like, Megan, turn that shit down, bro. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, dude. We're all hung the fuck over. Oh my god, it's
I'm gonna throw up.
like what I tell you, it was just constant for like a good 10 minutes, and I just kept praying to God that she turns it off. Because I'm laying here, and all you hear is, like, for example, for 10 minutes, all you would hear is just helicopter, 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 helicopter. And I was mad. I said, Megan, how many times? Bro.
Oh my god, her nose is bleeding.
A fucking again, bro. A fucking again, bro.
The only person that can get me worked up laughing is anything that's to do with Megan. Like, she gets
She's
me.
really funny.
She, like, you have different types of funny, but like we're on the same wavelength funny. She is just like, you don't know what's gonna come out of her mouth. Or your nose. During this brief intermission, we have an ad. Just kidding, we don't. Take this moment to make sure you're following us on all of our social media. Comment below things you want us to talk about, and let us know what you think about the podcast, because we'd love to hear your feedback, please. I've also noticed some people have been listening that are not our friends and family. Shout out to you, strangers. We love you. Anyways, I guess we'll just wait for Rhyne to come back. Let's go back on timeline. We kind of went off course talking about my cousin Megan. Shout out to you, girl. I could go do a whole segment on my cousin Megan. Anyways, so the Oscars happened last Sunday.
Yeah.
Did you watch it? I watched the whole thing.
I watched part of it.
I watched the full thing because I was very down bad for it, because I wanted to see some wins, but they did not happen.
I think you're talking about Timothée Chalamet.
That, and I really wanted to see Wicked win.
Yeah, fair. Wicked should have won.
Yeah, but I do think they're gonna wait until next year because part 2 comes out this year.
That does
They do
make
that
sense.
with all the part 2s.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping. Not that, like, I don't know. Ariana Grande, she did so good. Cynthia did really good, but it would be Ariana's first movie, and how likely does that happen? I guess Mikey, whoever won, I forgot her name. Is that her name? Mikey Madison? I think that might be her name. She won lead female, like, actress role.
First
Oscar.
movie ever.
I don't think it's her first movie, but I think it's first nomination for Oscar.
Oh, I mean, fair.
And she's 25. Let that sink in.
Bitch.
We're 25, and we're making podcasts for our 7 loyal listeners.
Hey, shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all.
Even though it is definitely the group chat.
One of them's Maddie.
And Maddie.
Shout out to Maddie. She's always interacting with our posts. We appreciate it.
We appreciate you, baby. No, I watched part of it. It's just the only like not talk show. The only award show that I can really get into is the Grammys.
Those are fun. There's so many like categories.
Yeah, because a lot of the movies that are being nominated, I haven't seen.
Yeah.
So I have no say so. But a lot of the songs nominated, I've listened to. You know what I mean? So like that's where I kind of clash. I watched one of the parts that cracked me up is the Adam Sandler.
Oh my gosh, I love him.
He's like, Conan, hey brother. He's like, nobody even cared what I was wearing until you brought it up.
He's literally the funniest person ever. And now I feel like it's basic to say that, but I was loving Adam Sandler since my diaper days.
And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, SNL Adam Sandler, fine as hell. Could have got it. Anyway, I'd have converted.
So let's kind of talk about some highlights that happened. I wanted to start first with the whole Halle Berry.
No, that his wife was standing right there, and you go, I'm sorry, I have to. No, you don't.
Well, let's explain for the viewers, listeners that have not heard about this, which I'd be surprised if you haven't.
Right.
So, back in 2003, let's taking you way back. What's his name?
Adrien Brody, I think.
Adrian.
Adrien Brody.
Adrien Brody. He won, or no, I think Halle Berry won.
Halle Berry won. I think he was
He's
presented.
yeah. Well, she gets up there to accept her Oscar, and he like kisses her in front of the entire crowd, off guard. She did not know it was gonna happen, and so I guess they loved it back then. I still think that's weird,
Like an unconsented
but I think
kiss.
they both were single, so it
Yeah, I
wasn't the
mean, yeah, at the
worst.
time, yeah.
So then 2025, Halle Berry is at the Oscars again. I guess Adrian Brody had like took a gap like in like roles, and so he finally was back at the Oscars, and they're both on the red carpet. Halle Berry runs up to him. He's with his wife. Um, and she's just like, sorry, I forgot her name. I think it's like is it Gabrielle? I don't know. I can't remember her name.
Sorry, something. Yeah.
Sorry, sorry, girl. And then
She's like,
like
I have to.
I have to. And then she plant like it's a long kiss too.
It's a, it's a kiss.
It's like a kiss,
It's a kiss.
and so it's it's just weird.
And like like the wife's probably sitting there, and she's probably like,
How you gonna make a scene for your husband's night? You know what I mean?
like, truly, like, how are you gonna sit here? And you gotta sit here and you gotta be like, no, I'd have rocked Halle Berry shit. I'd have made damn berry jam.
I also don't like Adrian
Yeah,
Brody. I can't stand him. His face is hard to look at.
he should have been like, sorry, no,
Yeah, it's just weird. You're
it's
married
weird.
now. It's not 2003 anymore.
And I don't care. Like, if anybody comes in here and they're like, oh, you know, they're probably just really good friends. I don't care. You don't see me going, sorry, Hannah, have to, and planting one on Tyler. That's sick.
I will
That's fucking
lay
sick.
everyone out. No. So, and I also just don't like Adrian Brody. He was annoying the entire
Yeah.
damn show. Did you hear about his speech?
No,
This mother trucker, he won actor, best actor
really.
in a film. I don't know how his whole like movie was AI. Half of his acting is AI, which I think it should be disqualified. But
Right.
anyways, I'm also just a hater because I wanted Timothy to win. Um, but anyways, I didn't watch the movie, so I don't know if he's even good at it. But that's not even it. Whatever. So he gets up on stage and he's just talking about nothing. You're supposed to have your minute and a half, and the music starts playing for him to like, wrap it up. Time to get done, like be done.
Yeah.
And the music starts playing and he goes, "Stop the music. I have like more things to say. Thank you." They stopped it.
No, no.
They stopped it. He has the longest record of having a speech at the Oscars. 5 minutes and 31 seconds.
That's not fair.
It took minutes from other people
Other
having,
people.
and he also just didn't have a good speech. It was nothing memorable. You could tell he was trying to have one of those speeches that like everyone you see in the
Clips, and they're like,
clips,
oh,
and
this is so inspirational.
it's kind of like when is it Kate Winston?
Kate Winslet.
Yeah, when her dad was in there, she's like, "Where's my dad? Whistle if you're here." Did you hear about that? Yeah, and he
Yeah.
whistled. Yeah, and it's so. I guess he was hoping to have that kind of moment because this is like his second Oscar, I think. People hated it. It was awful. And just say thank you to everyone and then move on.
And move on.
So that was annoying. Yeah, and then Timothy Chalamet got snubbed. It was so sad. So Kylie Jenner was there with him, and I don't mind Kylie Jenner. A lot of people hate them as a couple because they're like, she doesn't deserve him. She doesn't know him. I'm like, you don't even know him.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are crazy. You don't even know him. He could be the complete opposite, in which I think he kind of is. He's kind of a troll. Like, he trolls around, and
Very random couple, I will say. A couple I didn't expect.
Yeah, but if you look at his dating history, he dates women that are like Kylie Jenner, except for Johnny Depp's daughter, Lily Rose.
He took an L with that one. Took a fat L with Lily Rose.
I don't know much about that lore to really get into that, but it was so funny because Lily Rose was doing the announcing. I think it was costume design.
He got up and left.
That's what people are saying, but is
He
that
got
true?
Up, yeah, he got up and walked out until she was done and then came back in. And she was standing in front of his caricature.
Yeah, that's just odd though. I
think there's like hidden animosity.
That would make me really bitter as Kylie.
Honestly though, I've just heard and read like that Kylie's very snooty
I don't think so.
sometimes, and I mean, what can we say? We don't know her
We don't know her, but I think she's also just people are more harsh on her because of who she
because of who
is
she is and where her family.
and her name.
Yeah,
But if you follow Kylie, she posts like the funniest things. Like people are like, they have nothing in common. I'm like, you don't know what they have in common. They've been together for like 2 years. That's
they
like
have to have something in common.
there's something in common there. And like, if you know, if you watch Kylie, you'll know like her sense of humor is pretty funny. So I think they do get a lot. They have there's more chemistry than you think. It's just annoying because there's like a whole segment online about girls dressing up and their boys going out wearing like nothing but like basketball shorts and the girls are dressed up. Why is it okay for a random stranger, like people like normal people like us who just like do that where we dress up and then our boyfriends, our husbands go out wearing like mediocre clothing. It's the same thing with
It's the
them.
same thing.
I I just like getting glam.
And no matter what anybody says, Kylie fine as hell.
She's so pretty.
She's so pretty.
Um and I just think it's just unwarranted hate.
Yeah.
Unless you tell me otherwise. I don't do that much deep dive on people like that, but from what I could tell, there's nothing crazy that she's done that makes me think we should all hate her.
Like, at the end of the day, like, if that's who she loves and he loves her, leave it the fuck alone.
I
Leave it alone.
know.
Like, how would you feel if we came up and was like, you and your
I
boyfriend?
know. It's just like I think we all just need to touch some grass, come back to earth, and think in normal people perspective. Like you would never think this about some the same scenario, but with people you know.
Right.
So, and I also at the Oscars, she was sitting next to him, but when it came down to the actor of the year, she switched places with his mom so that she could so his mom could be there with him if he did win.
That's
She
a sweet moment, though.
she sat behind him.
That's very sweet.
Like she knew how important that would be for him to have his mom next to him, and I don't think anybody actually like takes that into
Even, yeah.
account. Like that's really selfless. And she doesn't walk the red carpets with him because she doesn't want any of the attention. So I just think y'all need to lay off that girl.
Yeah. Like, it's obvious she's not in it for.
Yeah,
Because what can he bring her that she doesn't already have?
yeah, and also they were pretty hidden online about it. They don't post about each other. I don't even think they follow each other.
It's like private, but not secret.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
like she's still gonna go out and support him.
yeah, duh.
It's
That's our
just,
man.
it's just so weird.
Yeah.
I think it's just people dogpiling just to dogpile.
I will say this. I've been seeing a lot of lore from TikTok where people were interviewing Cynthia and Ariana prior to the Oscars, and they were like, "So I heard y'all are doing the opening number," and they're like, "What are you talking about?" And Ariana kind of gave it away. God bless her. There was an interview. I want to say it was like Entertainment Weekly or whatever,
Mm.
and they were like, "So we talked to Cynthia. We heard y'all are doing the opening number for the Oscars." She goes, "Yeah, people have been asking about that. What did Cynthia say?" You gave it away, babe.
No, I did not know that.
You gave it away.
They killed it though.
They did. Truly, the fact that Ariana let her have her moment at the end and then came in, very sweet.
Did you listen or did you see Ariana's opening? She did Over the Rainbow.
Oh,
She did it first and then they I think so. I didn't get to see it
I
cuz
didn't
but
get to say that.
I saw clips online. But people were saying she was pitchy.
I
I
don't doubt it.
I oh, they're going to bury you alive in the comments.
Bury me alive.
Um
She's been doing a lot of vocal work, and coming from a singer, if you sing for very, very long periods of time, you lose that. And plus, it could have been like a earpiece issue.
I think I don't really have that much of a comment on it because I'm not a singer. So there's that.
Don't let her lie.
I'm not.
She can. She just doesn't want to.
Oh my god, no. And so I don't really have a comment on it, but I did hear people are saying that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love Ariana, so no hate to her ever.
Ever.
Except like home wrecking situations. But I don't support that. But also, you never know what the full story is.
Yeah.
I just don't like judging on our whole thing is judging on this podcast. But I don't like judging on things I don't know the full story on. I'll give my piece on what I know, but always keep an open mind, people.
Because you never really know.
You never really know.
You never know.
I'm kind of on a Selena Gomez train lately. So I started watching this new show. It's called Murders Only in the
Murder
Building.
only murders in the building, something
Oh
like that. Yeah,
yes, Only Murders in the Building. Have you seen that?
couple episodes.
I'm in deep. I watch it on my lunch. I watch it when I'm working. I watch it when I come home. like that is my
Fixation show.
fixation show right now. That is my fixation show.
Mine's Love Is Blind.
I can't. It's all the same. But
This past season, please watch.
I can't. They're all the same.
This one's
They all piss me off.
Dave is in love with his sister. I said what I said. And if you've watched this latest season, drop in the comments below. You agree. Fuck your sister, Dave. Obviously, because you don't want to be with your girlfriend. Anyway,
Only
what
funny
episode
seasons.
really scared me? On the topic of Selena Gomez, that episode of Wizards of Waverly Place when they were in that scary movie. Like, that was unnecessarily spooky to me. They did a spell to where she and Justin were in this scary movie.
I know what you're talking about.
I was scared
I was
shitless
really
for
scared.
that
Like
for no
it was
reason.
like dark and they're getting chased.
Yes, and it's like a little small.
Wasn't he like on a
Yeah,
tricycle?
it was like something like that, or he was like hobbling, chasing.
Yes.
I was like, oh my god. I'm like, why am I scared right now?
It was like that with Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. That
With
one
the
gets
ghost
me.
episode.
That gets me.
Oh my god, when they're like,
Someone's
Ghosties, speak to us.
and they're
oh
like
my God.
someone. Are they like someone's here?
Oh my god.
Oh my! It's so crazy.
I'm getting
Disney,
chills thinking
Disney
about it because
Channel,
still to this day,
they went too far.
if I watch that and when like the table levitates and drops and it's like, who dares to stab me in the afterlife? I'm like,
No,
I remember going, oh my
they
god.
they were eating us the fuck up.
I didn't sleep. But then again, Thriller, the music video Thriller terrified me. I had nightmares about Michael Jackson for like a month.
The one with the Sweet Life though, that one, the one that got me was when the picture like she moved. And she talked to her at the end.
Yes.
That actually kept me up at night. And then Disney just had a way of like gagging
Oh
us.
my god.
The Jonas Brothers when they had their Halloween episode. I don't remember what the episode was. I just remember being scared. I felt fear.
Do you remember the Lizzie McGuire one? With like the
No.
oh my god. The Lizzie McGuire one, it was like something about like Dia de los Muertos. And it was like the sugar skulls.
Okay.
I think that's what they're called. Don't quote me. And like it was weird, like it was spooky, and like it was like a big one and a it was like they came alive.
I have not seen
it
that.
was the freakiest thing. That's what started this whole shit show train, because you want to freak us kids out, you know what I mean? I will
We're
never
trauma
forget.
bonded.
Trauma bonded, because I will never forget showing my dad like, hey, watch this episode of Zach and Cody.
It's like Zoe 101 when they had their like, I don't even know if this is an episode, but I remember playing the game online and the whole game was, no, I think it was an episode. They're getting like followed around by the green like smoke or green glob or something like that. That's all I remember. And they're getting chased around like the whole like campus by this green. It's the Halloween episode. It scared me though.
I'm trying to think of what you're talking about.
But yeah, wow.
Disney from like 2000 or like 1999 to like 2000 and like nine maybe,
yeah,
gagged.
yeah. They were on their prime.
Oh my god, I'm so glad that we got to experience the shows.
They're shutting down Disney Channel. It's gonna go straight to streaming. So
it breaks my heart.
well, good for them. They're
like,
not getting
honestly,
nothing.
though, it's 2025 and y'all are still dressing them the way that you did back in 2007. Like, please.
They want it to work.
They want it to work so bad. That girl is not London Tipton. That man is not Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez.
Ugh, I can get into a whole rant about how I hate reboots. Like leave it alone. Like
Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. What the even is that?
I can't even. They don't even have Harper in there. It's just like
it's a Harper lookalike.
Is it supposed to be Harper though?
Jennifer Stone.
Snubbed.
You know she's a nurse now.
I thought she was on the podcast with the dad.
She is. They're on the Waverly pod, but like,
do you think they had to like quit that because the dad's on the TV show?
Really?
He's on the regular like
David DeLuise. You know he did a show back in the 80s with Johnny Depp.
Did not know that.
I would fuck David DeLuise.
He doesn't age.
He don't.
He looks the
He
same.
fine as hell.
Questionable.
Mm.
David DeLuise, if you're listening, this is Rhyne.
Hi, sweetie.
She has a thing for the D's. Depp, Dalton, and
Deloise.
DeLuise. Okay. Well, let's get
Let's get
into
into our advice column.
final advice. We kind of fed y'all today.
Yeah, we did.
This is a long
We
episode.
ate y'all up.
So getting into sugar
Spice.
and bad
Advice.
We just made that up right now. Okay. So I'm majorly crushing on my coworker. We always flirt in the break room, and I swear there's chemistry. But I'm scared dating at work will cause drama. Do I risk it and ask them out, or keep my feelings buried and suffer in silence?
I'm gonna let you go first.
Keep that shit buried.
No, say it.
No, you're at work, dude.
Decorum.
Whatever happened to decorum at work? Is that the right word?
Yeah, that's the right word. I don't know. Like that could be her soulmate. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd
Depends
go
on the
up.
work.
I mean, yeah, I'd go up and be like, "Hey, like, listen, like, if you're not interested, that's fine. Um, just wondering if you might want to hang out after work one day. If you don't, that's cool."
This is not Pam and whatever the other guy. What's his name?
Jim.
Jim. This is not Jim and Pam from The Office. Because if you break up, you've ruined all your other coworkers' lives.
I mean, not
And your
necessarily.
own.
Depends on how closely they work. Depends on how closely they work. Like, I mean, I've dated a coworker before. Um, it just that was weird.
Thank you.
No, it was
Case
weird.
closed.
It was weird because he was grooming me. Anyway, he was like 22 and I was like freshly 18.
Depends on age and where you're working. Because I promise you, like, your soulmate is not 17-year-old you at the ice cream
I've stated
place.
this so much to people, and people get so agitated. The reason why I don't hate on people who like date people from different states, different cities, your soulmate, if you truly believe on your highest order of the Lord that your soulmate is somebody from
You just doxed us. Your face.
if
They're
you truly
watching
believe,
us, aren't they?
like, do I believe that you and Tyler are soulmates? Absolutely. Do I believe that soulmates will find each other? Absolutely. I believe that what is supposed to happen will happen. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? My soulmate ain't in this county. My soulmate ain't in this state, and I stand by that.
Dalton, she's talking about you.
Kentucky. My soulmate ain't in this state because
It has to be because you're not leaving me here.
I mean, baby, when I go on tour, you gonna go with me. You know what I'm saying?
We better have kicked this off.
Could you imagine doing this on a tour bus? That'd be the shit.
You'd be so tired.
I honestly,
You would shoot everyone.
I would get so irritable. Nosebleeds every day.
Well, to
I
wrap
don't
this
know.
segment up,
Yeah, I
you know
think
what? Do
I'd
it.
give it a shot.
Do it, and then find a new job.
Guess what? You might get paid more. The Lord always makes a way.
Paycheck.
Paycheck, husband.
Potential. I don't know.
Paycheck and a potential
It
husband.
better be worth it. Maybe just do a hookup.
Depends on how cute he is, honestly.
Well,
Well,
that was a good. That was a good episode.
Yeah, we kind of winged that a little bit, and I liked it.
Yeah,
It's very smooth.
It's probably only entertaining to us.
We are only entertaining to ourselves.
That's also why we do this.
Yeah.
I don't care if no one's listening.
We listen.
I will listen to my own podcast.
We vain as hell.
I like hearing myself talk.
We conceited.
You know, people will be like, "You just like to hear yourself talk." Yes,
Yes.
I do. Absolutely.
I think I'm hilarious. That bitch right there. Obviously, this bitch be making me laugh so hard my nose bleed.
She was making herself laugh. We were laughing at something you said. Yeah. So shout out to the haters. Also shout out to the people viewing our pages. We can tell.
Yeah, we see your comments. We see your likes. We appreciate you. Keep them coming.
I was talking about haters.
Oh.
We can tell when you view our pages. It tells us.
Yeah. Bet you didn't know that.
It's very embarrassing for you. I'm
we
sorry.
can see who sees our page.
Yeah. So keep that in mind. Stop stalking us unless you're gonna like it. So that kind of concludes episode 5. This is episode 5.
Oh, happy anniversary!
What was it? Anniversary? Shout out to the people who thought we couldn't do this for longer than 2 episodes.
And we did. Catch us next week for episode 6.
Alrighty, thank you guys for watching, listening. Make sure to follow us, subscribe to us, like, rate
Subscribe.
us. Um, we have followers on Spotify, so make sure you're following us so we know that you're there. We're up to 16 people.
We're up to 108 on Facebook.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
So
Follow us on Facebook, like us on Facebook. Follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram, Spotify, subscribe,
Apple
YouTube.
Podcasts, YouTube, especially YouTube. You can see us, our glorious faces on YouTube. It usually gets posted a few short hours after
After
it's
the whole
uploaded.
pod, yeah.
Um, that's only because YouTube makes me take 4 hours to upload it.
They're bitches.
Bunch of bitches. Just so you can see our beautiful faces. Um,
Apple cider cider vinegar.
hell yeah, brother. Alrighty. Well, we will see you guys at the next episode. We love you.
Love
Goodbye.
you. Goodbye.